In the oldest, darkest reaches beyond our solar system, past where sunlight is nothing more than a memory, a machine built by humans has been drifting for nearly half a century. Voyager 2, launched in 1977, wasn't built to return, only to witness. It crossed the planets, exited the heliosphere, and entered the interstellar medium as humanity's furthest emissary into the void. But while the world moved on, Voyager 2 kept listening, and last month it spoke back, not with a technical update, not with radiation or solar data, but with something no one expected, a transmission so structured, so deliberate, and so utterly wrong, it left experts frozen. Imagine this. A probe that's been silently sailing through the stars for 48 years suddenly picks up a signal that defies everything we know about space. At first, the message seemed like background static, but buried inside was a repeating burst, precise, rhythmic, unnatural. Scientists decoded it, thinking it was interference. What they found instead was terrifying, a pattern, intelligent, complex, and absolutely not from Earth. And when they traced the event back to its source, they realized something was moving near Voyager 2. Not drifting, not orbiting, tracking. In that moment, the old spacecraft became something more than a machine. It became a mirror, one reflecting a truth we've long denied. What if, after all these decades, our quiet probe in the cosmos has finally brushed against the unknown? Stick with me, space fans, as we dive into this chilling what-if scenario, blending real Voyager facts with theoretical twists grounded in actual science. We're talking space exploration at its most mind-bending, Voyager 2 mysteries, interstellar signals, and the eerie possibility of first contact. Why does this matter? Because if even a fraction of this hypothetical plays out, it could rewrite our place in the universe. Let's explore. Voyager 2's instruments, though outdated by today's standards, are still remarkably sensitive. Picture this. Back in the 1970s, engineers equipped it with tools to detect plasma waves, magnetic fields, and cosmic rays. Tech that's like a cosmic stethoscope, picking up the heartbeat of the stars. In reality, as of October 2025, NASA just powered down its plasma science instrument to conserve dwindling power. But let's imagine in this thought experiment that those sensors caught something wild. A low-frequency spike appeared in a recent data batch from the Deep Space Network, repeating every 11.2 seconds. That's not cosmic background noise. That's a clock, ticking like a heartbeat in the void. Engineers initially dismissed it as a software glitch from deep space interference. But pulling older telemetry logs revealed the same pulse weeks earlier, overlooked amid routine data. Now with AI-enhanced filtering, tools like those used in real SETI searches, the picture sharpens into something disturbing. The pulse isn't just recurring, it's growing stronger, originating from outside the probe. Even more chilling, it carries a spectral signature, an inverted hydrogen resonance, the most abundant element in the universe, but twisted in a way that screams artificial. Hydrogen lines are a staple in astrophysics. Think how we detect exoplanets via spectroscopy. But this inversion, it's like hearing a symphony played backward. Some in our hypothetical scenario call it a cosmic anomaly, a fluke from a distant pulsar. Others whisper of intentional tampering. Either way, the silence of deep space shatters, not with random noise, but with something that speaks in math. Have you ever wondered if the universe is trying to tell us something, and we've just been too noisy to hear? Real science backs this intrigue. Voyager's actual detections of interstellar plasma in 2018 showed us the boundary of our solar bubble, hinting at wilder unknowns beyond. Fast forward to mission control, where panic simmers under fluorescent lights. Using triangulation and frequency delay analysis, techniques straight from radio astronomy, like those employed by the Very Large Array, they pinpoint the source. It's not stationary. It's moving parallel to Voyager 2's trajectory, tailing the craft like a shadow in the stars. But here's the kicker. This object defies known orbital mechanics. It accelerates and decelerates in bursts, ignoring gravity from any nearby mass. Newtonian models crash and burn, Even Einstein's relativity strains to explain it. In our story, analysts simulate paths, but every equation fails. The thing isn't coasting, it's correcting, adjusting speed in sync with Voyager's faint transmissions. And get this, it's not broadcasting toward us, it's reflecting our signal, bouncing a modified version of Voyager's data stream back into the void, like a cosmic echo chamber. Theories erupt in classified chats. A rogue satellite from a lost mission? A relic echoing some ancient alien probe? Or a cloaked watcher, perhaps inspired by theoretical stealth tech in peer-reviewed papers on metamaterials? Whatever it is, it lurked silent for decades until Voyager's ping woke it. Remember, the real golden record on Voyager carries Earth sounds, whales, Bach, greetings in 55 languages, as our invitation to the galaxy. What if, theoretically, that invitation got an RSVP? This isn't pure fantasy. SETI's ongoing hunts, like Breakthrough Listen, scanning 1 million stars, show we're primed for such signals. But in this narrative, the reply isn't friendly static. It's a deliberate mirror, forcing us to question if we're the hunters or the hunted. Things escalate when linguists and signal theorists join the fray, poring over waveforms like ancient scrolls. Within the anomalous transmission, binary segments pop up, none from Voyager's 1970s command protocols. Visualized via pattern recognition, AI, akin to tools in modern cryptanalysis, they form spirals, fractals, geometric alignments eerily like Earth's ancient symbols. Sumerian cuneiforms wedges, Nazca lines precision. Not just signals, these are glyphs in electromagnetic harmonics. Deeper dives reveal non-random structure, consistent with how intelligent beings might encode visuals, per theories in nature journals on universal languages via math. Is this a broadcast or a test, probing if we've evolved enough to spot buried complexity? In our scenario, Voyager flips the switch. We pass unwittingly. It becomes an interstellar trigger, and out there, someone answers. Fun fact to lighten the cosmic dread. Real Voyager data helped map Neptune's rings in 1989, revealing faint, clumpy structures, nature's own cryptic patterns. But here the patterns feel designed, evoking Carl Sagan's words on Voyager. The spacecraft will be encountered and the record examined by an alien species billions of years from now. What if that billions of years is now? Enter the AI twist, where a young Caltech physicist, let's call her Dr. Elena Reyes, drawing from diverse real-world innovators like Mae Jemison, runs the signal through a deep neural net built for cryptographic simulations. What spits out isn't translation, it's prediction. The AI generates responses mirroring the logic, forecasting the next burst. Impossible unless the signal's recursive, a loop-baiting interaction, like a riddle from the stars. Meanwhile, Voyager 1, 14 billion miles distant, logs a similar magnetic hiccup. 2 probes, 2 anomalies, coordinated, not coincidence. Why now after 48 years of quiet? Just as humanity teeters on decoding it, with missions like Europa Clipper launching in 2024 to hunt ocean worlds. Real science fuels this. Voyager's twin detections of heliopause crossings in 2012 and 2018 showed interstellar space's surprises, like warmer plasma than expected. In theory, per papers in science, such fields could carry encoded info from cosmic events. But our story amps it. The why now ties to our tech boom, JWST's infrared gaze, Starlink's web, making us louder, more detectable. It's a reminder, space exploration isn't just outward, it's inviting the inward gaze. Just as decoding heats up, Voyager 2 ghosts. Silence hits at 1437 UTC, slamming deep space network dishes in California, Spain, Australia. Global SimFail odds? Near zero. Not hardware, something snipped the line, timed to the pulse's rhythm. 5 minutes later, a narrowband radio wave lances Earth from Voyager's quadrant. Pulsar strong, but no neutron star source. It's closing in. Classified JPL leaks paint horror. The object, now codenamed Echo Lantern for its light-shadow mimicry, tweaks course per our pings. It's learning our comms, probing like a student dissecting a frog. Worse, its path intercepts our solar system, not Voyager. Breadcrumb trail, Voyager's our lure. Grounded, in fact, Voyager's real power woes, with RTGs decaying plutonium at half speed by 2025, make blackouts plausible. But this, theoretical first contact protocols like those in UN space treaties kick in. Echo Lantern evokes real enigmas, like Oumuamua's odd acceleration in 2017, unexplained but non-alien per Harvard's Avi Loeb, though he speculates. Here it's the hook, our machines as beacons, drawing the curious or cautious. As Echo Lantern nears the heliopause, our sun's windshield, a freak bends the solar flow. NASA's IBEX and ESA's solar orbiter log a pressure dip, then a corridor collapse. The solar veil, particle-free silence for 3 hours. Unprecedented, solar winds steady unless massive interference, like a planetary bow shock. But this? An open door in physics. Real heliophysics from 2024 solar orbiter data shows winds' turbulent edges, but no veils. Our hypothetical labels it intentional. Echo Lantern's field emitter. Then silence breaks. Voyager transmits encrypted data. Impossible. 1970s tech lacks it. Decoding yields a warped golden record. Voices reversed, music pitched down, star maps flipped to voids. Here we are becomes we're listening. Chilling repurposing, echoing Sagan's optimism twisted. Post-anomaly review uncovers rewritten code in Voyager's computer. Subroutines updated with alien syntax, executing beyond design. Not from NASA, internal, as if beamed and obeyed. The kicker? It broadcasts long-range, not homeward, into deep space. What did it say? Real Voyager runs on 22-watt transmitters, fading yearly, but code hacks? Theoretical, per cybersecurity papers on quantum-resistant hacks, but interstellar. Wild. Global scopes, Japan's Subaru, Chile's Alma, Greenland's ice arrays, swivel to Voyager's vector. Leaks mention Wake Protocol, a fictional nod to Cold War contingencies, but real. Post-Oumuamua, agencies like ESA draft contact rules, lockdowns, frequent suspensions, powers brace for uncontrolled contact. A 41-minute temporal echo hits, satellites loop live feeds, time glitching. Voyager data, solar reads, stuck in rerun. Not malfunction, a space-time ripple? Chronos bloom, they dub it, from Myth's Time Weaver. Real physics. General relativity allows distortions near black holes, but here? Localized, probe-adjacent. If true, it's God-tier tech, bending causality per theoretical wormholes in physical review letters. Diverse voices chime. A Maori astronomer notes cultural parallels to star ancestors. An Indian physicist ties it to Vedic cycles. Inclusivity and wonder. 2 days post-bloom, Norway and New Zealand stations snag a direct atmospheric pierce, narrow band, subharmonic matched, embedding in ocean sensors, SATs, buoys. It stays woven into our grid. Trigger? Unknown. But Voyager woke it, and it reached back. Real radio tech. Signals piggyback like ham radio bounces. But interstellar embedding? Speculative, yet 2025's quantum nets make persistent signals feasible in theory. Brazilian indie astronomers, sifting 1990s IR maps, spot echoed zero, faint cold trailing Voyager since 81, uncatalogued. Logarithmic spiral path, golden ratio echo in shells, galaxies. Intentional camouflage, real IR hunts like WISE telescopes rogue planet finds, back dark wanderers. Echoed zero, decoy or amp. JWST redirects, secretly to the gap. Infrared ghosts, a cluster, fish school drifting, exotic alloys, stable against decay, coordinated, unnatural. Spectroscopy screams artificial, unstable elements persisting. Earth-studied, machines bait. Real JWST 2025 data maps exozodiacal dust, but clusters? Theoretical fleets in astrobiology sims. Cyber alerts spike. Low-frequency packets in global traffic. Voyager signatured, not viruses, persistent echoes, rewriting machine talk, digital assimilation, elegant or eerie. MIT traces, space-to-Earth bleed. Real 2025 quantum hacks worry cybersecurity, but cosmic, a song in the wires. Then 18 minutes of cosmic hush. Chile, South Africa, Australia scopes. Big Bang hiss vanishes. Recalibre, it returns. Phase shifted, Voyager warped. Reset, overwrite. Hypothesis, universe paused, edited. Grounded in cosmic microwave background studies, Planck satellites 2018 maps show uniformity, but tweaks? Quantum fluctuation theories allow. We launched Voyager as hope's bottle. Golden record our note. But what if expected? Invitation answered by design. Pulses, code, silent scream response. It waited. Now using our nets, it speaks. Not, are they listening? Did they stop? Voyager didn't find alien, activated ancient. Planned reply. What awakened? Can we survive? Real Voyager endures. 2025 shutdowns extend life to 2026, per NASA. But in dreams, it bridges worlds. Key takeaways. Voyager teaches resilience. 48 years strong, real data reshaping heliophysics. Hypotheticals like this spark curiosity. Signals could be natural, Persetti's null results. But what if drives exploration? Ponder, if contact came via probe, would we recognize it? Share thoughts below. What's your Voyager theory? Like if this chilled you, subscribe for more space mysteries, Mars updates, black holes explained. Check JWST's wildest finds next. Explore boldly, stars await.